In the middle of my workout, I got to thinking. I've been in this business for a long time. And being in this business a long time, there are usually individuals that you come across that you pretty much can't stand. Missile dropkick wrestling, you got one of those individuals by the name of Tommy Johnson. I mean, the Nubian Alkulyte. Well, you know, Tommy, whatever it is that you want to call yourself, since you have an identity crisis, I just so happen to get a phone call. I just so happen to get an offer to appear in Missile Dropkick Wrestling just so I can come and take your title, punk. So, fans, if you don't know who I am, too bad, because you will. Tommy Johnson, Nubian Alkulyte, I'm coming to get you, sucker. Don't run and hide, because it's going to be quick. It's going to be real quick.
Hello everybody, welcome to the debut episode of MDWA, the Missile Dropkick Wrestling Association. My name is Kevin Martin and I'm going to be your commentator for this evening, right here on the first episode of MDWA. Great wrestling action coming your way in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the super lover man, Chuck Holding, right here tonight. Chuck, trained by the 1970 Rookie of the Year, Mickey Doyle. You've got to imagine that this is a big moment for Chuck Holding. Over 20 years in wrestling, and this is his first ever match here in the MDWA. I mean, when you talk about big moments, you talk about big matches. This man right here even had a few matches in the WWF with his brother Brian Holding against Albert and Scotty Too Hottie, two of the most charismatic men in the industry today. Well, both of them actually still training the future of wrestling at the WWE Performance Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is experienced like no other, and he has a big task ahead of him here on this episode. Speaking of big tasks, look at this. AVZ Alex Vazant making his way to the ring. This is AVZ's debut match, and he's got a microphone. What does he have to say?
Welcome to the AVZ show. So lucky for all of you at home to witness greatness, the future. This is the first coming of the multicultural Messiah, AVZ. And I see that I have a relic, my little stepping stone here. Chuck took care of a lot of chunks around here lately. You ain't gonna be any different. Don't belong relics like you. But the Sultan of Starbucks, the multicultural Messiah, is afraid of no man. Oh, you got something to say? Oh, shut.
You know, I came to this dropkick wrestling to do a couple of things. One of them is not to waste time with somebody like you. So, young buck, you need to go ahead and step out of the ring while you can. Referee, raise my hand, because I'm sick and tired of hearing him run his mouth off just for these little seconds. You got it? Come on and raise your hand.
Well, you heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Holding looking for the referee to raise his hand, but AVZ says no.
I
Well, the bell has rung, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Colding again looking for the referee to raise his hand, but AVZ afraid of no man, he says, getting into the face of Chuck Colding. Chuck Colding shoving him down, though. This is not fazing him whatsoever. Look at this, AVZ right on the attack. Into the corner goes Chuck Colding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is AVZ's debut match, so you know that he's got a lot of fire in him here today as he's looking to take on Chuck Colding, a man with over 20 years in wrestling and is also known as one of the baddest men to ever come out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Again, AVZ on the attack, but Chuck Colding's not having any of it. Oh, big boot to the face. And now, look at Chuck Colding stomping a mud hole in AVZ right here in the corner. And now he's choking the life out of him. That Chuck Colding, again, one of the baddest men to ever come out of the Motor City. This is not one you want to mess with, as Chuck Colding's looking to go after some MDWA gold as he starts a new chapter of his career right now. And that chapter, unfortunately, involves AVZ getting beat down right here in this ring. Chuck Colding with the momentum on his side. Big right hand by Chuck Colding. The super lover man. That definitely wasn't any love from Chuck Colding as he pulls AVZ to the ropes. And oh, big elbow to the back of the neck. And now he's choking him again. Choking him again on the ropes. And look at this. Look at how cocky this man is. Making him wave to the camera. Making him wave to the camera as he's getting beat down. And now what's Chuck Colding doing? He's just grabbed a jacket. I believe that's AVZ's jacket. Tossing it around like it's nothing. Chuck Colding now back in the ring. AVZ trying to fire back with some left and right hands. Oh, but Chuck Colding rakes the eyes of AVZ. AVZ trained by Ring of Honor's Truth Martini. Truth Martini known to be the manager of many stars in Ring of Honor and also the trainer for the future of professional wrestling. Could AVZ be the future of professional wrestling, or is his career going to get cut short by Chuck Colding? Oh, wow. That hurt me, ladies and gentlemen. The midsection of AVZ getting dragged right into that steel post, and another right hand by Chuck Colding. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank you for tuning in to the MDWA debut episode. This is Chuck Colding dominating this match against AVZ, the multicultural messiah is what he calls himself. And now you see Chuck Colding getting back in the ring. He says he wants to waste no time as he's on his quest for championship gold here in the MDWA. Is he after Lou Crank's live title? It could even be Nubian Alkulyte's MDWA Submission Championship. You're going to see the Nubian Alkulyte here in action on MDWA TV very soon. Chuck Colding, again, still dominating AVZ in this matchup. All the momentum on his side, and speaking of momentum, that momentum came crashing right into AVZ in the corner. AVZ getting whipped off into the corner again, and a big back elbow to AVZ. I feel for AVZ right now. AVZ, again, a kid with a lot of fire, and this is his debut match, and he's getting pummeled in Chuck Colding's debut in the MDWA. MDWA referee here going for the pin. 1, 2, and it's a kick out. A kick out by AVZ. Wow, this is amazing. The fire is still in AVZ after getting pummeled throughout this match. And now, look at this. Look at this. The thumbs, the fingers in the eyes of AVZ. He's trying to make AVZ just quit. He's trying to make AVZ say no more. He wants no more. He wants him to call him uncle, ladies and gentlemen. But AVZ still fighting back, trying to do whatever he can to pick up a big win here in the MDWA. But another elbow right to the back of the neck by Chuck Colding. Into the corner goes AVZ, and wow, look at this! Oh, big clothesline by AVZ! both men down. Who is going to pick up the advantage in this matchup? Is this AVZ's chance to pick up a win? I mean, he's searching for an impactful debut. He's calling this the AVZ show. He's afraid of no man, and he's proving his worth right now after getting pummeled by Chuck Holding here in this match. Another big clothesline by AVZ. Wow! This is, and back elbow by AVZ, the multicultural messiah with the momentum coming his way. Oh, big drop kick. Oh my goodness, could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? AVZ going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Chuck Holding. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I'm as frustrated for AVZ as AVZ is frustrated with the ref. Come on, AVZ, you got this, man. You can do it. He's trying to fire back, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell that both of these men are gassed. AVZ gassed after getting pummeled by Chuck Holding. Chuck Holding gassed from giving a beating, but look at this! Oh my goodness, what a maneuver by Chuck Holding. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Holding driving AVZ down through the center of the ring. And Chuck Holding picks up the win in this MDWA debut match.
For a reason, not to waste my time with little young bucks. I want what I want, and I want it soon.
You heard it from the man himself, Chuck Holding. He wants...
Hey, shout out to all the guys that's going bald. Is it possible to fall in love with somebody over the computer and never meet them?
Yes.
Really? What did the branch say to the grass?
I have no idea.
Leave. Make like a tree and leave. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here. I had to accept it, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna fight it, but it's inevitable. I want to talk to my brother Gabe.
What up, bro?
I know it's hard to come to grips with. Trust me, I was there. It took a long time, so I can't expect for somebody to just go in with it like me. But it might be time to let it go, bro. You see this bitch, she look like one of them 600-pound lifers. Are you still gonna want the relationship?
No.
See? That goes to show you. That's not love.
Sorry.
That's the perception you've created. So y'all know how I like to do scenarios. I'm about to hit y'all with a scenario. My name is Lisa. I'm fine in a mother, but I got 6 kids, and I want a serious relationship. 2 sets of twins. Woo! Then you got a kid that's 3 and 4.
How are you raising your kids?
The best I can.
I would talk to her.
Would you take her serious, though?
Yeah.
Gabe and I were having a conversation about prostitution and marriage, and my thought was real quick. I say if prostitution became legal everywhere in America, marriage, as we know it, would cease to exist or be at an all-time low.
The rain came and flooded all of southeastern Michigan. You know, January 11th was an epic day of proportion. And the great fans of Garden City, Michigan, didn't let the rain stop them from coming to see the Missile Dropkick Wrestling Association. But you know what else happened that was epic? 2 monsters emerged from the depths of hell. The Nubian Alkulyte and Crazy X. I got slammed through a table by Crazy X, and you got attacked from behind with a chair by the Nubian Alkulyte. And Nubian Alkulyte, Crazy X. You guys call yourselves the monsters of MDWA, then you attack the 2 biggest stars in MDWA with weapons? You use chairs? You use tables to take out us? Let me tell you guys something. Since you guys don't want to fight fair and square, you guys want to use weapons,
we have some big news for you guys, and it's going to involve your weapons. What kind of match is it going to be, Luke Crank?
I got something for you guys, Nubian, Alkulyte, Crazy X. How about the MDWA champion Freedom Ramsey and the MDWA Live champion Luke Crank team up and go against you two guys in a tables and chairs match. You got 2 tables, 1 chair. You got to knock your opponent out with the chair and throw them straight through a table to get the victory.
And it sounds like you guys are in major trouble. You got Luke Crank. You got Mayor Freedom coming right at you with weapons, chairs, tables. You guys better get ready because next show, it's off the hook with freedom!
Luke!
Detroit, Michigan, this is your Southeast Michigan heavyweight champion, Old School Rick Cartier. I'm here to remind you that you can catch myself and all the great superstars of the Missile Dropkick Wrestling Association every Thursday night on WHPR at 7 p.m. for all the great high-flying, heavy-hitting, and technical wrestling expected by the MDWA. And hey, you can even see me defend the Southeast Michigan title. Thursday nights. See you there.
Attention big businesses. Attention small businesses. Individuals who offer services. The Missile Dropkick Wrestling Association is offering open commercial slots for those who want to advertise during our TV broadcast and streaming services. For more information, go to mdwawrestling.com and fill out the contact form. The MDWA will be the hottest show on TV, so don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MDWA TV. I am your host, Kevin Martin. We're back with more great action, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tag team tables and chairs match. Now, what's a tables and chairs match, Kevin? Well, I'll tell you what it is. As both Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey step into the ring for this big showdown. A tables and chairs match has been made because at the last live event, the MDWA champion Freedom Ramsey got attacked by the Nubian Alkulyte. The Nubian Alkulyte swung the chair right into Freedom Ramsey, and Luke Crank got slammed through a table by Crazy X. So this time, Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey look to give a taste of their own medicine to Crazy X and the Nubian Alkulyte. Now, last time Freedom Ramsey and the Nubian Alkulyte faced off, you talk about the Troy Family Days Street Fair event, the 3-day wrestling event, and it's not going to take 3 days for these men to get right at the action, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey going right at it here against Crazy X and the Nubian Alkulyte. The Nubian Alkulyte getting thrown around, so is Crazy X into the steel post. Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey on the attack here in the opening seconds of this match. The Nubian Alkulyte here now begging for mercy, it seems, but no mercy is going to be given by Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey. You can expect that, and there it is, stomping on the fingers of the Nubian Alkulyte. Nubian Alkulyte to the ropes. Jumping back elbow. And now, these men are fired up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big match for both of these men as they get revenge on Crazy X and the Nubian Alkulyte. Atomic drop and a big drop kick by Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey, and a big right hand to Crazy X as he staggers and falls to the floor. Freedom Ramsey and Luke Crank decided to team up and challenge the two monsters of the MDWA. Now, the only way to win this match, ladies and gentlemen, is to knock your opponent out with a chair and throw them through the table. And look who's got the chair. Crazy X. Oh, and he swings the chair into the back of Freedom Ramsey and onto the face of Luke Crank. When I said this is going to be a war, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an absolute war between these two. I mean, there's so much history between these men, ladies and gentlemen. You got to talk about the Troy Family Days Street Fair event, the 3-day wrestling event, where the Missile Dropkick Wrestling Association produced a tournament for the submission title. The Nubian Alkulyte, right here, as you see in the ring right now, beat several men, including Freedom Ramsey, to win that title. The last day of the 3-day wrestling event, the MDWA chose 4 men to compete in a 4-way to decide who would become the MDWA champion. Those men chosen were the newly crowned submission champion, the Nubian Alkulyte, Tez Cash Carter, John Tay Keith, and Mayor Freedom Ramsey. And now, Luke Crank is in the ring right now. Another jumping back elbow into the Nubian Alkulyte. And now Luke Crank up on the top rope, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes flying right into the Nubian Alkulyte. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can't pin. You can't pin in this match. The only way to win is to knock your opponent out with a chair and put him through a table. Big headbutt by the Nubian Alkulyte into the gut of Luke Crank. Luke Crank getting thrown into the ropes, and oh, massive clothesline by the Nubian Alkulyte. The Nubian Alkulyte, a dominant force here in the MDWA, one of the most monstrous men in the entire region. Luke Crank definitely not in a good place right now. And oh, Luke Crank goes right into the boot of Crazy X. Crazy X barking at the referee. Remember, anything is really legal in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, back elbow by the Nubian Alkulyte to Luke Crank, giving him a taste of his own medicine, folks. Nubian Alkulyte picks up Luke Crank, whips him off into the corner. Oh! And the Nubian Alkulyte goes, big splash, but nobody home. Luke Crank tags in Freedom Ramsey. Here we go. Freedom Ramsey grabbing the head of the Nubian Alkulyte. He's getting ready to gun for... Whoa! Look at that. A little bit of hesitation there cost Freedom Ramsey as he was checking on Luke Crank. Now into the corner goes Freedom Ramsey. The Nubian Alkulyte's got him in a precarious position here. And Luke Crank trying to get the referee to pay attention to what's going on here, but the referee's got his eyes on Luke Crank. And look at this. Crazy X taking advantage of that. Crazy X just pounding away at the chest of Freedom Ramsey. Nubian Alkulyte now has Freedom Ramsey in his grasp, whips him off into the ropes again, and another big clothesline attempt. But oh, Freedom Ramsey's not having it. He tags in Luke Crank. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. More double team action, but again, it is legal. Oh, big drop kick by Luke Crank and Freedom Ramsey. Here we go. Again, Luke Crank forgetting that you have to put your opponent through the table to win. You can't pin in this match. This is not a traditional wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. This is meant for these kinds of rivalries that can't withstand the wrestling ring. Crazy X not going to let Nubian Alkulyte go through the table here. Into the post goes Nubian Alkulyte. Sorry, excuse me. Into the post goes Crazy X. The Nubian Alkulyte has the chair now, swinging at Freedom Ramsey and Luke Crank. This match has gotten out of control. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into MDWA TV this week. Make sure to stay tuned to our social media for more information on when the next episode will be and what you'll be seeing on that week's episode. Into the ring ropes go Luke Crank, and oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a good place for Luke Crank as he's in the grasp of the Nubian Alkulyte, that bear hug position. And now, Freedom Ramsey trying to wheel his partner over into the corner. Luke Crank going for the tag, but wait, what is this? Freedom Ramsey offered the tag, Luke Crank, but going back on the attack. I don't know if that was a wise decision there. I mean, Luke Crank with a big drop kick. I mean, it looks like Luke Crank may have this covered. Luke Crank now going on the attack, knocking down Crazy X off the ring apron. He's now got the Nubian Alkulyte in his grasp. Could this be the momentum change? Oh! Luke Crank inadvertently pushing Freedom Ramsey off the ring apron straight to the floor. Oh, big suplex by the Nubian Alkulyte. This is not good whatsoever. Luke Crank did not mean to go into his partner. And now, Crazy X gets tagged into the ring. This is not good whatsoever. Crazy X stomping away at Luke Crank. Luke Crank getting beat by his opponents here right now. Oh! Crazy X dominating Freedom Ramsey's tag team partner, Luke Crank here. Freedom Ramsey standing on the ring apron watching. This is not a good position for Luke Crank here. Now both men in the ring. Both of them whip him off, but Luke Crank, oh! Double clothesline by Luke Crank. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the momentum change that we need here. Freedom Ramsey, once again, sticking out the hand, opening up the olive branch. And here we go, tags in Freedom Ramsey. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Freedom Ramsey, House of Fire here against Crazy X and the Nubian Alkulyte. He's been waiting to get his hands on them. Into the ropes goes Crazy X, and now Freedom Ramsey. Oh, wait, what the hell? Freedom Ramsey just clocked Luke Crank. What's that all about? Now Freedom Ramsey, wait a second. He's got a chair and he swings at the back of Luke Crank. Are you kidding me? I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. The Nubian Alkulyte and Crazy X obviously love this. No, not this way. Not this way, ladies and gentlemen. This can't be. This can't be. No. Oh my goodness, here we go. Now Luke Crank through the table. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The match is over at the hands of his own tag team partner. Luke Crank goes through the table, and the Nubian Alkulyte and Crazy X stand tall in this match. Wait a second, they're grabbing another table. Haven't they done enough already? They already put him through one table. What's the need for the other? The match is over, guys. Oh, chop to the skull. Luke Crank definitely doesn't know where he is right now. And now, another power bomb through the table. The second table. You've got to be kidding me. This is absolutely pathetic. Luke Crank down on the floor. Freedom Ramsey turns on him and the entire company. What's next here on MDWA? I don't even know. We need to get some medical attention for Luke Crank here.